customer. So what we've got right now is a couple of lead acid batteries. We're going to take these guys out, convert that over to lithium. You can see the Epoch 300 amp hour lithium battery going there. As part of that, we have to do a couple of reprogramming things. One of them is this solar charge controller, that Xantrex. That's going to go away. I'm going to close that off and replace that with a Victron 100/50 MPPT controller. And that'll give them some solar or lithium charging capability. And we're also going to reprogram this Xantrex Freedom X inverter charger to charge at the higher lithium voltage. As part of all that, make a couple of changes. So we're going to install the Victron MPPT in there. And then up top, I'm going to change a couple of things as well. Okay, now we're up on top of the rig. You can see they had a couple of these 100-watt flexible panels. We're going to take those off. Going to replace those with 4 of these Rich Solar Mega 150-watt panels. And then just for size comparison, you can see how much bigger it is. But I'm going to take them from 200 watts to 600 watts by using all this. And then another thing we're going to do is replace the entrance here. So we have some MC4 entrance connectors going into that 8-gauge wire all the way down. And then put them in series parallel for the best performance we can get. So you can see what it looks like when you pull up these flexible panels after they've been there for a while. This one's been out in the heat in Arizona. And here's what you worry about. On this fiberglass roof, all that heat is warping the roof. Luckily we got it off before it did any more burning or scorching or warping and maybe some cracks later on. But these will absolutely destroy your roof over time. That's why these are better performing and better for your roof. One thing to keep in mind if you're ever changing these out, or if all of a sudden these don't work, especially on these Winnebagos, is what's in the roof. So you can't access this from underneath, but here's a 40 amp fuse to protect this 8-gauge cable. But it's being fed by a 10-gauge cable, so if you're pulling 40 amps, this is going to burn up before that go. Anyway, just good to know. Fast forward to now, 600 watts. Obviously the shading problems depending on the day, but we got these in series, and put them in parallel. So trying to minimize the shading as much as we can. But definitely a step up from the 200 watts that I did have.